Hi everyone. So today I'll be solving few questions from the chapter area related to circle. Now in this chapter, uh, calculations are involved. So while solving the question, I'll be showing you some methods where you can manage your calculations very easily. So today I've taken a question where uh, this circular thing is a pulley. So an elastic belt is placed around the rim of a pulley of radius 5 centimeters. So this is the pulley, rim of the pulley, which is circular in shape, and its radius is 5 centimeter, and the elastic belt, something like that, elastic belt, which is placed around the pulley, solid pulley. And then from one point C on the belt, so this is the point C, what is done? The belt is pulled directly away from the center O. That means in something like that. So suppose it is here. So from this point, this part is fixed. So this point it is pulled in this way. It is pulled, and this point C is brought to the point P. 10 centimeter from the point O. That means this OP is 10 centimeter. So the point C, the belt at the point C is pulled away from the center to the point P such that this OP is equal to, OP becomes 10 centimeter. Okay. So this is the situation of what you have to do. You have to find the length of the belt still in contact with the pulley. So obviously you see this part of the belt, is not in contact. This part is, we have taken a shape of a triangle like this. So the part of the belt is in contact is this part. This part is in contact. So this is nothing but this part, you see, up to this. So this part of the belt is in contact with the pulley. So you have to find the length of this part, which is nothing but what is an arc length of the circle. So and the other way, what you have to find? You have to find the arc length of this arc, the major arc. Also find the shaded area, that is this area, shaded area. Okay, so I think you have understood the question. So let me first find out the length of the belt still in contact. So this we'll find out. Now formula for length of an arc, you know. Length of an arc is given by the sector angle upon 360 into what? Circumference of the circle. In this way, remember, this ratio of the sector angle to the hole's angle around the point into your circumference of the circle. So here you see this R is known to us, R of the circle is 5, this R is equal to your 5 centimeters given. So I have to find this theta, that is the question. So this is theta. So for that, you see, now here we have to make use of the knowledge from other chapters, that is from the circle chapter, as well as we have to make use of the knowledge of trigonometry chapter also. Okay, so these are actually indirect questions. So first of all, I'll use the first theorem on the circle chapter, that is tangent to a circle, because when it is pulled, when the belt is pulled, it behaves like a tangent to a circle. Okay, so this part AP is tangent to this circle, and this OA is the radius through the point of contact A. So according to the first theorem, this tangent is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. This we can make use. Similarly, this will be also 90 degree. Okay, and you see, so this is a right triangle, OAP is a right triangle, so I can use trigonometric ratios. So this is our theta. Now which sides are known to us? Then this OP is the hypotenuse, this is known. This is hypotenuse is known to us. And if this is theta, then this is the adjacent side. So OA, this will be our base. So I know B, I know A. So I'll take the ratio of B upon H, which is nothing but cos theta. So cos theta we know B by H, and this base is your radius, this OA, or let me write OA, and hypotenuse is OP. So OA is your 5 and the hypotenuse is 10, so it is coming out to be half. And you know half, when I have to know the theta, I have to know the cosine ratio also. So half is nothing but cos of 60 degree. So from this one, cos theta is cos 60 degree, we can very easily know the value of theta to be 60 degree. Similarly, this one will be also 60 degree. So what is this total angle? This one will be 120 degree. And for this length, this sector length, what is our sector angle? Is this reflex of this 120. Reflex of this angle, this is your 120. This is also theta. So this is your 120. And reflex of this angle will be nothing but 360 degree minus 120 degree, that is 240 degree. So in this case, in the formula, the arc length, this arc length will be, this theta is our this angle, that is a reflex of 120, and that came out to be 240. So 240 by 360 into 2 pi, I'll put the value of pi afterwards, and what is your phi? R is your 5. So as you see one thing, 2 into 5 is 10. So I'll take the decimal value of the pi, 3.14. I will avoid the value 22 by 7. When I take 22 by 7, when R is multiple of 7. So in this case, since 5 into 2 is 10, so I will be taking the decimal part. So in this way, I have to make my decision for which value of pi to be taken, so that my calculation becomes very easy. So now it is very easy. Cancel by 12, 12 to 24, 3. So it is how much? 5 to 10. So it is 2 into 31.4, because I just shifting the decimal point by this upon 3. So it is very easy now. You just multiply by 2, it is 8 to 62.8 upon 3. Okay, 62.8 upon 3. Okay. Arc length. And if you, or we can do one thing, and if you do the calculations, it will come out to be something, if an approximate will take 20 point, it is 29, approximately like this centimeter. So this will be the length of the belt, still in contact with the pulley. So this part, now next part will be to find the shaded area. So this shaded area, if you again observe, observation is required. These two OAP triangle is congruent to OBP. Why? By triple S, because this radii OA is equal to OB, this is common, and AP is equal to BP because they are length of tangents and they are equal by theorem, second theorem of triangle chapter. So they are identical, congruent, and these two sectors are also of equal area. So this area will be identical to this area, because why? Because this shaded, half the shaded area is this triangle area minus this sector area. So double of that will be our required area. So in this way we can find it out. So okay, so theta is 60, that will be required. Okay, we erase this part and find out the area of the first we'll find the required. Let me write down this. To find the area of the shaded area. No? So a shaded area will be 2 times. I will be writing in this because this part is identical. They are identical. So twice of this area. So this area is your twice of area of triangle OAP minus area of sector OAC. In this way we write. This is very important to important step to show our understanding. So after that I will use the formula. OAP is a right angle triangle, as you see. So it is half base into altitude. Half of base, if this is the AP to be the base, and then altitude will be OA. Area of sector OAC, theta is this one, 60 degrees the angle. Sector angle is 60 degree. by 360 ratio of the sector angle to whole angle into, since this area, so it is area of the circle. In this way we write. So this will go 6. Now you see, if let me find it out. Total getting cancelled. AP is your AP. Is it given? No, it is not given. So I have to find out AP here first. AP is by Pythagoras theorem, as you see. AP square plus OA square is OP square. So AP square will be OP square minus OA square. OP square minus OA square. So it is, I can write OP plus OA into OP minus OA using the algebraic identity. Now put the values. What was OP? OP was 10 and OA is nothing but 5. So 10 plus 5, 10 plus 5 into 10 minus 5. So it is 15 into 5. So very easily we can find it out. 3 5 just 15. So 5 will come at 5 into root 3. 5 root 3. So 2 to getting cancelled. And AP is 5 root 3. 5 root 3. OA is 5. Minus. Now R square. R is again, this R is your 5. So then pi into 5 square upon 6. And there is 2 was there. So 2, this can be 3. Okay. So after that, what like 5 square, that I can take common. So 25, I can take common. Root 3 minus pi by 3. Now what value of pi I will be taking? I will be taking 3.14. This will be convenient. 3.14 by 3. So it is 25. Root 3 value was given to be 1.73. 1.73. And 3.14 by 3 approximately it is 1.05. I am taking approximate value, okay? Approximation. If it is 3.15, then it will be approximately like this. So I can make my calculation simpler. You see now? So it is, after that it is, let me go moving this way. So 25. Now 1.73 minus 1.05 is 0.68. 0.68. Okay, fine. Now what we'll be doing, instead of multiplying, I can do one thing. I'll multiply by 4, so I'll get 100 and I'll divide by 4 because I know 68 is a multiple of 4. So if all the tables are known to you, you'll be very much familiar with the numbers and then it will be very easy to manage the calculation. So what I'm doing, you see, multiplying by 4, then again dividing by 4. It's 4. So it is 100 and you know it is 0.17. 17 4s are 68. Now it is so easy. 2 zeros, so it is 17. So 17 centimeters square. Approx, you write approx. So 17 centimeters square is the area, this shaded area. So my calculation becomes so easy. I don't have to do any rough work. So simple by observation, and if all the tables are known to you, you will be very much familiar with the numbers that will help you along. Okay. So basically you have to observe the figure and you have to figure out what are the standard basic geometric figures involved with triangles, sectors, segments, etc. And if your sector angle is not given to you, then you try to use trigonometry so that you can find out the value of the sector angle. Trigonometry will help you. So, and all these things, okay. So in this way you try to manage the questions of this chapter, okay. So the next question that I have taken is a very simple one. So what is the question? A circle of radius 7 centimeter is inscribed in a square. So PQRS is a square and a circle, this one is inscribed in it, and the radius of this circle is 7 centimeter. And what you have to do, you have to find the area of the shaded region. That means what is the shaded region? That is area of the triangle ABC and these areas 1, 2, 3, 4 areas, okay. So first you observe, obviously you see the shaded area, that is the area of these four corners, is nothing but area of the square minus area of the circle. So the total area will be, so area of the square minus area of the circle plus area of this triangle. So this is the thing we have to find out. So let me first write down that. Area of the shaded part or shaded region is what? Let me write it down. Area of square PQRS minus area of the circle with radius, it is given to be 7 centimeter, plus area of the triangle ABC, So this is the very first step we have written to understand what we have to calculate actually. So for finding this is, let me write down the formulas now. Area of square is side square, area of the circle is pi r square, plus area of triangle ABC. Now triangle ABC, if you observe, how to find out the area of the triangle? First of all, you see, I'll be using the theorem of the circle chapter, that tangent to a circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. So by that theorem, this is always radius and this side is tangent, so this will be 90 degree. Similarly, this is the point of contact. So if I draw the radius to the point of contact, so this will also 90. So 90, this is square, so 90. So obviously by angle sum property, this will be also 90. So what do I find? I find that OC is perpendicular to AB, is not it? So that means if AB is the base, OC will be the altitude. So I can use the formula half base into altitude. Half of base into altitude. So these are the formulas we'll be using. Now let's see first. Do you know the value of the side of the square? It is not given, but we can find out simply by observing. Because the radius is 7, so OA is 7 centimeter, OB is also 7 centimeter. And similarly, all are 90 degrees, you see. So this will be a line, 90 plus 90, 180. So this has to be a line. And again, this is 90, co-interior angles are supplementary. So AB is parallel to RQ. That also we can see. AB, first of all, let me write AOB is a line or straight line. Since angle AOC plus angle BOC is 90 plus 90, 180, and AB is parallel to what? RQ or parallel to SP, since co-interior angles are supplementary, because basic theorems you have come across in 9th class, so you know these things. So that therefore the side of the square RQ will be nothing but AB. And what is AB? AB is AO plus OB, that is 7 plus 7, that is 14 centimeter. So I know the value of it. So now here I can write A square is your 14 square minus pi. What is R is 7? R is 7. So obviously I'll be taking the value of pi to be 22 by 7 plus half base. Base is your AB and the altitude is OC. Yeah, now I've put the values. Now I'll see how to do the calculation. This is going cancel. So let me write 14 square minus. Now what will I do, you see? I always take common to make my calculation simpler. So if you see, if I take out a 2 from 22, the 7 into 2 will be 14. So what I do, I keep 11 into 2. So these 2 I have taken here, 7 into 2 is 14. I think it's clear. This 2 from 22 is multiplied with 7 to get 14 and 11 is left. Why I have done? So that I can take 14 common. I don't have to do this calculation separately. Just you observe what I am doing. First, on what was AB? AB was your equal to 14 again. AB was 14 and OC is 7. So again I cancel 7. Right. Now what I'm doing, let me see in this way, let me do in this way. Okay, I'll repeat 14 common first here. 14 minus 11, okay, right? In this I've taken 14 and then it is 49. So 14 into 3 plus 49. It is 14, it is 42 plus 49, 91. So the calculation become very easy. So you have to find area centimeter square, sorry. It is square. 91 centimeter square is the area of the shaded region. So here the basic things I have shown you. But first write this step, then this formula, then you have to observe how can I get my values of the parameters, and then last step is the calculation management. That is also done simple by observing, and it is a very common technique to take common. So this thing I have done 22, this means 11 into 14. So these things if you observe, your calculation becomes very easy. It takes less time and there is a less chance of doing mistakes, because basically in this chapter the generally students do mistake in calculations and they stuck up and lose much of their time in doing calendar wrong way, in a difficult, cumbersome way, lengthy way. So you must observe these things and try to follow solving questions. Okay, that's all for today. Bye.